Okay, so this video is for those of you, don't mind my mess over here, or for those of you who want to make your face like really good. To some extra tips that I can provide you in order to make this look really sick. Okay, so what I would do first, because I know a lot of people may have they lost theirs and they had to print them out. So some of you can erase still, but if you printed it out, right, you can't erase it anymore. So what you can do is cover it, right? So whatever you don't like, you can cover with a piece of paper. We're cubist, right? It's that's okay. So first thing I would do to kind of make this, doll face into a person, is let's look at our skull again. Let's look at this skull because this is awesome skull. Let's look at our skull again. See how there's like holes there? There I'm in the bottom. I didn't want to be in this one. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. So we do have some indentation in there, and totally feel free to draw over other pieces of paper at the same time, right? And again, I told you, this has been driving me crazy that it's not even. And I told you guys it's okay if yours is not even because it might not happen. This eye goes up further. So this ear, so the head is shorter on this side. It's been driving me crazy. So I could erase this ear and I could here. See, you don't see my ears. You don't see my ears. Hair on it, right? I have my spiky, waxed, crazy anime character hair. Okay, and here you can kind of have go in this. You're making marks. They're not straight, but they're all kind of going in the same direction. You have a part in your hair, right? If you have long hair, you have a part in it. Now, you may be a guy and you don't want to necessarily make beautiful, long or somewhat long hair. Notice how, too, I'm using the side of my pencil as well when I'm drawing the hair. Right? You don't have to draw every hair, but you do want the lines to be going in the same direction. If you're a guy, I don't want hair like that. I want hair, same thing, right? But instead of long, short. It's all going short lines. Keep going, all in the same direction, depending on what direction your hair is going, right? Okay. And then this part's important because the hair is going away from your head here. And it's okay if they kind of intersect a little bit because that's, hair typically does that. But just make sure you have a series of lines all going in the same direction, right? I say right a lot when I'm teaching. My friends and I always have we always talk about what is the one weird thing that you always say over and over again? I say right. My friend says okie dokie. She never says okie dokie except when she's teaching. It's weird the things you say when you have to especially when you're drawing at the same time because you're thinking. thinking differently, a little differently. You're seeing things a little differently. Okay. There you go. All right. So now what else can you do? Okay. So I kind of have like this cool, like rocker girl with half hair. What else can I do to make it look really good? I could, this is going to be tricky for me because one eye is a little bigger than the other one, but your cheek goes in a little bit, right? Just like in our skeleton, your cheek goes in a little bit. So, all right. Oh my God, I hate it. Oh, and when I try not to hear myself recording unless like I know I have to edit because I hate the sound of my voice when it's recording. Okay. Wow, that looks a little too ragged, right? It's okay, I can blend it. Rub it in, right? So it's more like a contour on a face. More of like a, like they have makeup that like you like put this part on, like this color on this cheek part of your cheek and this color on this other part of your cheek. Yeah, I just can't hard enough to get my stinking eyeliner on. Okay. All right, let me just hide any traces of that ear because it's gonna make me crazy. I might even want to like make her hair go over here. And it's okay if it's off. It's okay. I'm not going to deduct points if it's off. Like, no. But this is my personal style. This is my personal preference. Like, silly things like that drive me crazy. And I wanted to do something. I'm like, let me make these eyes a little different from each other so people don't freak out if they're not the same. And look what happened. I ended up making myself. Ears. So ears, remember, I just had you guys do like kind of like a simple shape. So an ear also has, let me make this a little more detailed, right? This curl around it, right? And then now I'm like really self-conscious of it. And then this part that kind of goes up. Okay. And there's like a Y. See that like Y shape here? Our skeleton can't help us anymore because it has no ears. Okay. Just want you to see it first and then okay. So now you got the lines there. Now you want to make sure that the lines are, nice and smooth and not as kind of sketchy and all over the place. I like to call them searching lines because you're searching for like the thing that does look right. Okay. Cool. This might be a little more like that. The ear's really funny. Shade that in a little bit. A little shading. This is a little further back, so we can blend this in a little bit more and like make what's in front the focus. Okay. Blend, 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 blend. I like to save the blending for the very end. I want to make sure all my lines are right. all go in the same direction. Remember, series of lines. Don't just go like this. No. That's not how you do hair. Painting hair. Oh my gosh, that's a pain in the butt. For me, anyway. Because of the color of my hair, it's hard to do highlights and lowlights. So those are some additional things you can do if you would so choose to. So eyes, right? Like this thing goes all the way to here. This thing kind of can even go past that. You don't have to have the same eyebrows. Some eyebrows could be a little bushier. You know, men don't pluck their eyebrows, so they're a little thicker. Just kind of do that indentation a little bit. And what I did was, I don't even know if you noticed, but like I actually made this piece darker because I thought it would like add to the fact, add to that kind of cubist reality that's going on here. That breaking up things into sharpness. Oh, and I almost forgot. Our forehead. Our forehead goes back a little bit. And I will keep adding to this hair. If you want to color it, feel free. Do I have any coloring materials by me? No. I have all this other junk in here. I don't have any coloring stuff. I just have like this. I don't want to use that. You can color it. You can put stuff on it. You can put strings on it. I just need to see 1, 2, 3, 4 all together. Okay. I still need to be able to see that. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you for taking some extra time to make your artwork a little better. Okay. And if you want, I love doing it. I love helping people become better artists. So yeah, reach out to me totally. So I'm going to end this. Everybody have a wonderful week, and I will see you next time on the Miss Vale Show.